Hello, welcome in to Top in. Come back to the video, welcome in. Try to get our corn tour. Qualify. Played on normal last time. Didn't do very good. I was on normal. So, I don't know. Repetition. That condition, I have it on, I don't want to put on very easy, but see how easy, I always played it on here, or here, halftime, or here. That's what we did last time. Put on this, that, try that. See, I never played on it very easy, so let's see how it is. Yeah, have you hit the like, subscribe to the costume team. Appreciate it. If you don't like my videos, that's just hit the like button and subscribe button anyway.
Are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Please join us for this first round action.
Appreciate it.
Luke Elvey here alongside Major Championship winner Rich Beam and Beamer. Great day ahead here.
Luke, thanks. The feeling is mutual. Looking forward to spending some time with you, and the folks at home cannot wait to get into the action.
And let's see what he can do here today. Not bad. Second shot here on the first. Good shot there, Beamer. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is a 12-footer here.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. We have a par 5 at this one.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good scoreless hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole. And here we are with the third shot. "12 feet to the cup coming up."
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Looking better.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones.
Too easy.
Good putt for birdie. Currently 1 under for the day. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. They get a little ground draw here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a short putt remaining here.
Darn, jinxed myself.
To even par there.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Well, there's the line, the green side bunker. Can they get this one up and down? "19 feet to the cup. Terrific roll. It even had a chance. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well played, mate. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
That's some good golf right there. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Nice judge's speed. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Even for the day. Going with the 7. And he's hit that inside the range. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed. And this putt coming up for his par. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Well, this is a player after my own heart. Going with the driver here.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Nicely done. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Just didn't drop. Putting for par. So no movement there. The player remains at even par.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Well struck. 20 feet to the cup. Ooh, right by the hole. Well, that's a bit disappointing. And that puddle drop. Well done. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Yeah, that one will play. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
That's inside the house of opportunity. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That's disappointing.
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Oh, come on, sit. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Oh, well played. And that will take him to 1 under. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Good shot there.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
That was a little bit too much power. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
Unfortunately backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Certainly good at making the birdies, but let's avoid those bogeys. Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Opting for the 5-wood. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Oh, so close. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hold. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
That should find the fairway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Woo, back there, horsey. Great shot. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Super shot that. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, that's too bad. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Currently 1 under for the round. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
It was on a good line. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. This one's for birdie. Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. And that should secure the par on this one.
No, I'm not even trying.
Our leader is a
make
couple
it
of
that
shots
short
up at this stage.
Second guessing my shots.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Well played. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Ooh. This is a par putt. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Second shot here at the 18th. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
It was going to take two mighty lashes to get there. However, they've left themselves in prime position.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. You know what they say, never up, never in. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour champion.
Cut.
2K Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions, hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Oh, I'm fired up too, Rich. Let's see how this one plays out. Oh, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
That'll sting a bit.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
Currently 1 under for the event. Here we are at the second tee.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. And here we are with the third shot. Opting for the 9-iron.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Well, that's a bit disappointing. I don't mind the look of this. And nicely holed. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Oh, that was pure. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? It's just about 3 feet away.
This is important. Big par putt here.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Wow, that almost went in the hole. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And that will take him to 2 under. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Here we are at the 5th hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Going for less club here.
Handy effort, that one. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
It's a tad frustrating, especially when it comes up short.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
Okay, steady now. Bogey putt coming up here. Well holed. Let's move on. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. If that's the right pace, this should drop. That's disappointing.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
Yeah, that's hold, but they seem to be losing a bit of their momentum.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Second shot here on the 7th. Ah, absolutely flushed. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Playing within their comfort zone there. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. Oh, just missed. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
This one looks like it's going left. That's disappointing.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Ouch, that hurts. His next putt is for bogey. Sitting at 1 over for the event. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Henny, what does that lie look like?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
That's in the sand. This putt is 16 feet to the hole.
This putt to try and save their par.
This one's on line. And down she goes. All right, Rich, 9 holes down, 9 to go, and it is cut day. This position looks precarious for this player.
Currently, they are well below the cut line. It's going to take an awful lot of hard work and certainly a bit of luck to see them make it on in the weekend. They're going to have to dig deep if they want to stick around.
No, that's not the shot they wanted.
Very
Henny,
hard.
what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Green is easy.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left.
Just put everything easy, I guess. Get through it.
Not a bad shot,
Maybe
that.
done.
Still a chance. Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt. Didn't quite hit it, did you?
Downhill putt there. Luke just misjudged the pace there. Didn't want to be too bold with it.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Ooh, that almost went down. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
That will work. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
This is their look at birdie.
That was a gallant attempt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Nicely holed and for par. Currently at +1 for the tournament. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
From around 180 yards out.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
An opportunity to make their par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Let's begin the 14th.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Sitting at 1 over. Going with the 5-iron here.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
It's a little wayward. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This one's tracking.
Yep, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Sitting at +1. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Nicely done.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Oh, so close. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Yep, you'll take that. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Yeah, well played. Putting for birdie here. Just didn't drop. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find the sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Come on, get down. Oh, that's beautifully judged. Lining up the birdie putt here. And with that now, back to level par.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
playing from around 240 yards. Going with a 3-wood here. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play. Getting ready to play their third. Time now for the 4th shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? He has this putt to save his par. That putt seemed to lack the speed it needed. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Well, that's not fun. Not making you cut again. Well, thanks for watching. Bye for now.